Hello there, my name is Matt, Derelict System on YouTube, and this is my first video in a series of videos called Hindsight, which is a first impression-y type thing where I take a look at some old games, see what worked, see what didn't, see what changed, see what's still fun, if it's still fun at all. And the game I'm choosing is Rise of the Triad. The black bars on the side of the screen are not me, they are the game. First of all, I would like to point out that this game allows you to choose between 5 characters, which each have their own unique features, such as increased health or increased speed. I'm just going to go with a normal character, and I don't know which part the trigger is, so that seems like a valid difficulty. So this game was made in 1994, which, to put that in context, is a year after the Doom was made by id. So it is obviously a very old school style shooter. There's health back there, by the way. I'm going to get that after. It was made by Apogee Software or Apogee Entertainment, but you probably wouldn't know that by their name. You probably wouldn't know that name. You would know them by the name 3D Realms. I don't know why they called it that. I'm sure there was some reason if I read into it more. But yeah, it's a 3D Realms game, the makers of Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior. So it's very much in that vein. So the general premise of the game is, I believe you are a secret agent killing Nazis, because why not? They're Nazis. We should kill them. And you're on an island here, as you can probably see. I believe it is an island. And you have unlimited pistol ammo, and I believe, unlimited machine gun ammo. And with this, you can pick up rocket launchers, which are the only things that have limited ammo in the entire game. So that's kind of a neat feature unique to the Rise of the Triad series, and it does carry over to the modern remake, which came out last year, 2013, and was made by Interceptor Entertainment. So that's a bit of the history on the game. That's a bit of stuff from the main feature. So how does it play? Very well. Very, very well, I think. It has some weird stuff, but what game doesn't? First of all, I would like to point out how this guy appeared to start begging before I shot him, and characters actually do that. I just didn't let him carry out with it, which is a cool feature. If you shoot them down, sometimes this happens, if you shoot them down to enough health, they will start to beg for their life, which is a very cool feature. But as you can see, it is very much in the 2D style of game, where the blood from this angle will be facing you no matter which way you go around them, and that's just how it is. It's not really a fault of the game at all. It's a fault of the time, and it is a charming fault of the time, because I like games that do that, because they're fun. One of the things I would like to say about this game, though, is that the shooting holds up remarkably well, though you can only point in the left and right direction. There is no up or down aiming, at least with the mouse. If you hit R, it will aim you up, and if you hit F, it will aim you down, which is a bit strange, but the game also has a tendency, if a character's on another level, to automatically jump to their level in terms of aiming, so it isn't really an issue, and it deals with that in a good way, so nothing to complain about there. Yes, I am an outsider, and you sound very, very German. So no more rocket launcher, which is unfortunate. Like as I said before, those are the ones with limited ammo, and pistols do not have that. Which I'm glad. Oh, I ate some monk meal. Part of a balanced breakfast, kids. Unfortunately, ooh, that guy looks like a Nazi commander. But yeah, combat is solid. Nothing to complain about here. Obviously, a good way to gauge whether or not you'll like it will be, do you like games like Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior and Doom? If so, yeah, you might like this game. Oh crap, maybe I should go back to the beginning of the level and get the health I missed. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Also, if you like the remake made by Interceptor Entertainment, it's probably worth giving this a shot, because that actually, I've played that remake a little bit, not necessarily a ton, but it is definitely a faithful remake. They don't change any key gameplay mechanics except for updating it so you can, like, look in the main directions. Other than that, though, obviously you collect the Ankaras, I think they are. There is a lack of triads, as pointed out in the zero punctuation review. And like I said, it does have the weird features of aiming up and down, but that was still kind of impressive for the time, because there were a lot of games back in the early 90s that didn't allow you to aim up or down at all. So the fact that they put it on the key is definitely, I mean, it's nothing to complain about. It's like 20 years, well, it is 20 years later. This game is 20 years old. That's kind of weird to think that gaming is such that, I mean, it's that old of a hobby. It's obviously more than that, but I would say that Doom kind of kicked off modern games. Or modern ooh, die. No, you're dead. You're dead. Doom kind of kicked off modern shooters, and that was more than 20 years ago now, which is an interesting thing. They're remaking it. Ooh, just calling it Doom. I'm dead. But yeah, I would recommend checking out this game. I got it on GOG. If you're going to buy a retro game, probably go on GOG. One thing I would like to say, though, is it doesn't really have that Shadow Warrior-esque or Duke Nukem-esque. Can I pick up that gun? Oh, I can. I didn't know that. Oh, this is sick. It has unlimited ammo as well. I didn't know I could get that until just now, and I've played this level multiple times. It doesn't have that Shadow Warrior or Duke Nukem 3D-esque like reward for exploration where you can find ammo that much. I mean, you have a couple steps here and there where there will be like an like here armor at the top of the stairs, but I wouldn't say that it is abundant in that. So if that's one of the big things you like retro shooters for, then you will be a bit disappointed. But if you like them for the gunplay, then I would say this has some of the best gunplay out of any of the shooters I've played. And for that reason, it's good. It also is the best voice acting, with the Nazis sounding very, very American, as Nazis should. Because America's the best, and no one cares about Germany. World War II would have been much more interesting if America were Nazis. But I want to get my crotch rocket back. Let's see if I can do that. So yeah, I would, like I was saying, it's just fun. It actually looks pretty good too, the world design. I'm sure you can hear the music. The music is great, but the world design, it has a cool feel to it of, ooh, eyeball on the screen. That happens in the new game too. Awesome. The world design is pretty cool. I'm gonna go back and try and get my health from the beginning of the level. Like, it has this cool, ooh, like old military fort mixed with some sort of sci-fi or fantasy hell setting, you know what I mean, feel to it. And that is really unique, kind of, whereas like Shadow Warrior was fighting through buildings, and so was Duke Nukem 3D. This kind of has this unique fort feel. Even though, of course, I'm not saying those games were the same in most ways. They just happen to, oh, jeez, I just killed myself, bear that similarity, you know, of having building-based settings. And even though this kind of does, it's more kind of this Neo, like, you know, like the sort of Wolfenstein New Order thing. Like, what if the Nazis did stuff, man? You know what I mean? And for that reason, it's kind of cool. Where's the guy that's supposed to spawn there? He had an assault rifle that I want. Troubling times in Hindsight, the new video game series. But I also should comment on the anime AI. Did you see he hopped on that after he was dead? That was cool. It's generally pretty good, and it is in most games like this. Let me check something, because oh, that's awesome. You can shoot the coins down instead of collecting them. But like I was saying, it generally is in most games like this, because enemies are designed to kill you relatively quickly. But in this game, what's kind of cool is they do like hop on the, what are they called? I don't know what you even call them. The bounces? The bouncers? I don't know. But they kind of hop on them and they use those to move around like your character does, which is kind of cool. Now that may just be a glitch, or I don't even know if they intended that, like wrote it into the AI for them to be able to do that. But either way, it is kind of a cool little feature that I like. No complaints there. I think it's just fun. Another thing that I forgot to mention is the coins. I think maybe I mentioned this, but they're kind of ankras, which is an Egyptian style, and you pick them up. Like I said, you can shoot them, which is very, very cool. So yeah, I don't know what actual benefit those have, but I'm sure there is one. I just haven't figured it out yet because I haven't really made it past this level because I suck at this style of game, even though I like it. Another thing I would like to mention is, as I said before, you do have unlimited ammo on your pistols and machine gun, which I can't seem to find another copy of. But it's balanced, because that seems like, oh, you must be overpowered, but no, the canon in this world is that only the rocket launcher type weapons have unlimited ammo. So it's kind of balanced in that sense that even though you can, ooh, I just killed myself again. I'll do one more. Even though you can just kill people with the pistols unlimited time and never have to reload times and never have to reload and all that, you still have to, like, pick up ammo for rocket launchers or pick up new weapons, because actually you'll just destroy the weapon afterwards, which is very, very cool. It's a cool way of balancing this kind of godlike mentality, which you would have with the pistols and rifle, obviously, with some actual sense of balance, because clearly the best weapons in the game are definitely the rocket launcher type weapons. They're a lot better than the pistols. They can one-shot, as you saw before. So that is actually, in my opinion, the coolest thing this game does, is how it decides to balance everything. And that's why I think it kind of stands the test of time as a game, because there were so many great, I'm so screwed, so many great shooters in this time period, that the reason that this one kind of stands out to me anyway is that feature among everything else I previously described. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's a pretty great game. There's so much health here. Awesome, I didn't even see those before. I gotta eat my monk meal, my priest porridge. It's a pretty cool game, man. I still don't have a freaking assault rifle. Jeez. Let me get the boom boom gun, the rocket launcher. I want to get the rocket launcher. And even though it's like 2D, it stands the test of time remarkably well for what it is. And that's what interests me about it, because I can never really get into games like Duke Nukem 3D, even though I could tell they were technically well-made games. I don't even know for what reason, but I really just found myself a lot more absorbed with this. I do think it's a very good time. I'm going to ignore you and just go here. So yeah, that has been Hindsight on this, because I died. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I plan on doing more in this series. Oh, I'm just boots in an eyeball. That's my life. My crotch rocket killed me, and now I'm boots in an eyeball. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Goodbye.